soak up everything. Learn everything you can, everything you're interested in, be inspired by anything you want to be inspired by.
So we're here in your studio. It's incredible. Tell me about your art.
I do a lot of paintings that reflect both my Mexican culture and my American culture, and the idea with that is to play with when the audience reads a piece of art as being culturally Mexican or American, and it's supposed to reflect how I've experienced moving through the world being Mexican American and living in the United States. I wanted to kind of create my own space where I was making art that could be Mexican and reflect my culture, but that didn't have to be in the bracket of Chicano art.
When we achieve successes beyond our parents' expectations, how do we not leave them behind?
I have specifically tried to make my own art spaces where they could actually engage and feel comfortable and welcomed and like it was for them as well. So one of the ways that I try to do that is I used to use my studio space to put on my own art shows, not necessarily of my work, but of other artwork that I saw happening that I wanted to showcase, and it would have a much more community feel. It wouldn't be sterile, there wouldn't be any wine. Instead, there would be a DJ on the roof and beer and a taco lady. But then there would still be art in this space on white walls, but it just had a much more community feel. And my mom would come to those events and help me out, and so would my brother. And so that's one of the ways. And then it's also inviting them with me to specific art events that I feel like they feel welcomed.
So we've talked a bit about your biological family. How do you go about finding your chosen family?
Inviting people, a lot of times from social media that I find that I think are similar-minded and interested creatively in similar things, and I'll invite them to my studio to maybe just draw one night with me or to go out and have drinks with.
What's some advice that you would give to young artists of color who are looking to get started?
I would say, one, soak up everything. Learn everything you can, everything you're interested in, be inspired by anything you want to be inspired by. To always keep in mind that you don't have to make yourself fit into the established categories that there are, or the established venues for art that there are. It's always an option to create your own space or your own community. While I think it is good to be involved with the larger art world and get inspiration from there and be familiar with that world and work, that you don't have to make your vision fit in that realm, that if your vision is not to be a part of that directly, then you can make it work.